Now, the jobless rate in Indian cities swelled to 10.1% in December, despite the country being touted as a bright spot amid growing recession fears in Europe, the United States and other major economies. Although the total number of jobs in India touched a pre-pandemic level of 400 million, thousands of Indian workers have lost their jobs from the global slowdown hit to exports. The re-entry of nearly 20 million workers into the job market after the pandemic has also aggravated the problem. India's soaring unemployment defies all signs and commentary that the country's economy is recovering healthily from the pandemic. At least not broadly and mostly in pockets, with very few sectors offering any hope. Instead, the increase in job seekers, many of whom are migratory workers from rural areas, raises questions about consumption and the country's growth prospects in the long run. Data compiled by a Mumbai-based think tank, the Centre for Monitoring Indian Economy, showed jobless numbers last month jumped to a double-digit rate. That suggests that there are fewer jobs for urban youth. The Indian economy is projected to grow at a healthy of 6% rate, compared to a significant slowdown expected in other major economies. Still, the managing director of CMIE said that nearly 37 million workers were looking for work in December, and that is the highest jobless figure since June of 2021, at the height of the pandemic. As companies deal with the downturn in international demand, hiring in industries like engineering, textiles and software that depend on exports has slowed at best or declined outright. According to data published by Naukri.com, India's largest recruiting consultancy, hiring the IT, education and retail sectors fell as much as 28% in December from a year earlier. But the insurance, banking and auto sectors showed resilience. According to the online portal, there were about 7.6 million job seekers in 2022, up nearly 14% from the previous year. Analysts said that along the rise in prices of almost everything, unemployment is fast becoming a significant concern for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. If those concerns are not addressed, it might prove costly for the administration in state elections later this year and also a general election slated for 2024. The Modi government has a chance to focus on the rising unemployment concerns when it unveils the budget on February 1st. But keeping the long-term prospects aside, the risk is of more job losses in the near term, as companies focus on cost cuts in a year which has already started on a sour note.